What's up, y'all? See if anybody's alive and well today on this gorgeous morning. What a wonderful day. Kick on another light. Anybody around today? Anybody up for a quick live? Grab some ammo. See if anybody's alive there. What's up, Al? Good morning. How are you? How are you feeling today? Hopefully, pretty good. What's up, Vinny? How you be, brother? How's life over on the east there? Got tons of snow. How's the audio? Everything good? Turtle, what's up, my brother? How you be? Oh, just got the heater kicked on. We're sitting at 30 degrees. See if we can get a little bit heat going on in here. Hopefully the signal is strong. Hopefully. All right, so tournament. I have finally registered. I am going to go to the Spring Sling Midwest Spring Sling event. I did post a short about it. I just posted it because I wanted to try and promote it a little bit. And I didn't leave out any people on purpose, like Omega. They weren't listed on there because I don't think they're sponsors this year. And then other ones are being added. So I saw like Appalachian Slingshots or whatever. They were just added after I made the post. So I'll make some more stuff going on. Happy poop, man. What's up, Zach? How are you? Just finished the King Sling video this morning. That will be uploaded after this live. I'm probably only going to be on here for about half an hour because I have stuff that I have to get done today. So I can't do too long of a live, but I wanted to come on here for a little bit at least, just to talk about, like I said, the tournament. I'm going for sure. It is in March. Got this handy calendar. Let's see. Dude, I'm freezing. It's not January anymore. We are in February. So the 20th through the 22nd, I believe. So yeah, register is complete. Yeah, dude, I got, it's about a 10-minute video, 11-minute video. What's up, Weston? How are you? That will be posted today. Yeah, hopefully that performs well. I did talk with Mikey briefly, and I'm actually going to send him my brace version that will be in the mail tomorrow. So this guy will be in Mikey's hands in a few days. He's going to look it over because he hasn't had one yet, and then hopefully place an order with Dan to get some of these over here for us U.S. folks. What's up, Ernier? How are you today? I'm only going to be able to make it one day, Weston. I was able to rearrange my work schedule slightly, so I'm going to leave out 4 o'clock a.m. Saturday morning. It's a 3.5 hour drive if everything is smooth. I think there's a time zone change too, so I don't remember which way that would go. Would that be earlier? So I'll probably arrive 8 a.m., something like that, if everything goes good. I'm not that fast of a driver, so I'll probably just be taking my time. What's up, Scruffy Nerd? How are you, my friend? Pal, old buddy, old pal. How's everybody? Good for a Sunday? Forward, so what, it'd be like later? I don't know. Anyway, I'll be in the morning. I'll be arriving, we're going to say about 8 o'clock if everything goes well. I plan on obviously chilling, hanging with the boys and ladies, and competing. And then I don't know if I'm going to spend the night or just drive back. It just depends. If I'm still up and alive and awake and everything, then I may just head back that night, get back home, 4 in the morning or something, and then yeah, go on with my happy ass Sunday livens, fixins, and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. It's not the most ideal thing, I would much rather spend more than one day with all you sucker fools, but it is what it is. And I'm glad that I am able to make it. It's going to be fun. Can't wait. Can't wait to see y'all again. It's been a little while, and I can't wait to shoot with peoples and be part of this event. So I'm not going to have a vendor booth or anything like that. So it's just going to be me, a slingshot, and fun. Yeah, I'm glad I can make it too, Hawk. I wasn't sure, but I got it locked in now. Everything's good. Morning, Ron. How are you? Get this heat going here, dude. It's kicking. It's kicking. We got a little bit more snow, but nothing crazy. Winter is, I feel, on its way out, man. If you look at the like 10-day forecast, we're getting some higher temperatures. So praise the good Lord, out with the winter. Smooth J, what up? How you be? What are these damn symbols that keep popping up? It's crazy. As far as that, yeah, I just wanted to say that for sure. I am going. No vendor, none of that stuff. I didn't really have any extra cash either, dude. You know, I would love to throw more towards tournaments and stuff. You know, even if it was $100 more or something like that, whatever. But it just ain't happening. I got crap tied up in too many things right now. I gotta slow my roll, and I'm just glad I can make it. Lone Wolf, what's up? How are you, my friend? Lurking about in the corner. Hopefully everything's going good with your house and stuff, man. Yeah, you guys got rocked pretty good there, Zach. You definitely got a little bit of snow. I just want some warm temps, dude. I am sick of being cold. I'm gonna take a couple of shots here, nothing crazy. I need to like practice and stuff, I guess, if I'm gonna even attempt to score any kind of good stuff at this here tournament. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna even place anywhere good or not. It don't matter. If I can get there, which I can now, then I'm happy with that. As long as I don't come in last. I'm okay with everything. I don't want to be last. But if I am, oh well. At least I made it, right? That's all that matters. Got the pinch grip king sling going on this morning. See how that plays out. You got 2 hits right off the bat. That can't be too bad, right? 3 hits. Nice. And a miss. That's fun stuff, man. I need practice 2, only have 8 or 9 meters. Yeah, I know. That's all I got out here, dude. 8 meters about. I'm shooting the short distance, but that's okay. 20 millimeter. I just got a 40 down there. I'm not even, whatever. I'm not even flexing, dude. If I can hit a 40 at 8 meters, then I can hit a 40 at 10 meters. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to overthink it. Shine, make noise. How are you? Hit that thumbs up. Get up on in here. Oh, Jesus, I'm cold. Man, it's got a good crowd up in here already. Yeah, I don't know. I when I shot this video this morning, it was super cold, and I was actually hitting stuff pretty decent, so I was happy with that. One thing on the video, right? When I was editing it, I noticed this little nub here, right? See how it shows up barely right there? That's just a piece of HDPE that I need to knock off. But in the video, you know, I'm talking like, oh, it's all smooth and stuff, and it is. But that little piece keeps showing up in the video when I do the close-up, and it's bothering me. But I am not about to redo that video. So that little piece has already come off, and we are back to smooth again. So yeah, anyway, I don't know. But when I was shooting out there, I was actually hitting pretty good. I was shooting between like 10 and 17 meters, we'll say, on a couple different metal targets I got hanging out in the backyard. I couldn't stay out there that long, dude. Honestly, my fingers were killing me. But I was hitting those targets, so that's good, I guess. That's more than 8 meters, so that's pretty cool. If I can hit that, I can do okay. I haven't shot any kind of knockdown stuff since probably damn near right after last year's tournament, so who knows what the knockdown's going to be like. I gotta go back and watch that live between Andy Low Plinks and John, who's running the tournament. Dude, I'm shivering. Come on, man, heater, turn up. Because I want to see. Yeah, I like me some Lamb of God there, Bernard. Definitely, they're like the king of the fills, the guitar fill delight. You want to get custom built king slang? Got exactly 10 meters from my living room wall to the back porch where my box is, straight down the alley. Hell yes. That is awesome, man. I'm sure I could find 10 meters in my house somewhere. I have a pretty small house, but it would be not worth it. too many variables involved to be shooting inside the house, so I'll stick with the 8 meters, see what happens. Any of you dudes who are more informed on this tournament, why don't you give me a little rundown of what's going on? I believe it's all indoors. I've only briefly chatted with John. I haven't gotten into the nitty-gritty details and all that. What's up, Dale? How you be? But I'm gonna have to assume it's probably gonna be similar to the other gatherings and tournaments. So I'm gonna say we'll most likely have the knockdowns. But they're gonna do like a different. That that was kind of what I was wondering too on that woods course. It says simulated, right, or something. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like targets at different lengths and different heights and stuff. I hope. If not, whatever. Are they doing the 10 can or 20 can knockdown for the speeds? Have anybody heard that yet? National Soccer League. What the? Wait. National Slingshot Legion rules. So knockdown, speed, 25 yards, 8-inch plate. Sweet. What's up, Andre? How you be? Standard tournament, but open field woods course. All right, so we'll have 25, what did you say, 25? 25 yards, 8-inch plate, probably 10 shots, right? I would imagine. And then the points value probably go down further out from the bullseye, I would assume. Knockdowns are going to be 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 millimeter spinner targets. You knock down. And then those are scored accordingly. What is it? The most you can get per round is 30 points, I believe, right? 10 for the 40, 8 for the 50, 6 for the next one, 4 and 2. So I think 30 points. So you can get 120 total points if you aced it, ace in the hole. 20 cans would be a bunch of side games too. Hell yes. 20 cans in a minute would be a perfect score. If I can get 10, I would be super stoked on that. MD, what up? You actually made it before I'm signing off. Hell yes. Very good. 20 cans, I can do that. I think I can hit 10. I'm going to set my goal for 10. If I can hit 10 cans, clean knocks, I'll be all right with that. If I can do okay in all the events, I think I'll place where I want to place. I'm not a top shooter, especially right now. I'm not. No, MD, you made it before I quit. This is going to be a short live, though. I'm telling you. Well, maybe we'll see. I don't know. I really need to do other things, but I'm liking these lives a lot lately. It's good to get the camaraderie back. Really nice to see everybody as much as I can see you. All I see is your names. Rex, what's up, my friend? How you be? Yeah, I know. I've been tracking all my last inbound package. It's in the air, supposedly. Lord knows how long it's going to take to get here, but we'll see. So, yeah, no updates on the website or any of the products today. Just wanted to talk about the tournament a bit. I'm super excited to go there. Got to update my iPass so I don't have to pay all the tolls out the window. I don't think it's going to be too many. It's a short trip. A couple hours. Should be all good, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Knockdowns, I hope to get okay at. I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely there's going to be some really good shooters there. So um, more along the lines, I just want to get middle of the pack. If I get middle of the pack, I'll be all right. The fact that it's inside is kind of cool. I think that's going to be a neat twist on everything. We'll see how people perform with the lights. I guess I don't know. Indoor shooting is definitely different than outdoor shooting. If you guys have experienced both, they can mess with your mind a little bit and your eyes. I really hope I do good at the knockdowns. Everybody thinks it's, well, not everybody, I guess, but if you're looking at it from the outside looking in, you're like, man, that can't be that hard, right? I mean, we shoot 40s all the time and even smaller, and the smallest target on the knockdowns is a 40. So if I can just hit that 40 5 out of whatever times, I'm pretty cool. Hold on, wait a second. Dude, I'm so fucking cold. I cannot shake these shivers off. What's up, Sam? How are you? You got a lot of snow too? The knockdowns hate me. The knockdowns hate everybody. Everybody will be watching every event. Hopefully everyone can handle a bunch of eyes. I cannot. So that will be cool. Because that will put me at an automatic disadvantage to myself. I'm really only competing against myself, guys. I'm not up to par to be a number one champ shooter, guys. I'm really not. And I'm not walking in with that mindset. I'm walking in as beating the standards that I have set to myself. So if I can do that with a crowd, I will walk away happy. But you know what? No matter what, I mean, you can't really lose, dude. I mean, if even if you came in last or whatever, you were there. You got to participate. You got to see a bunch of cool people, meet some new people, rekindle the flame with old friends. Whew, it's gonna be good times. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Snow is champagne dust. Can't do anything with it until the day after. Yeah, exactly, MD. I'm gonna go in with the attitude of I want to compete. I'm not gonna go in and just be like, oh, I don't care, because I mean I do care. But like I said, I know that if I go in saying I'm gonna be number one, and I just drill it out here outside every day, and I practice too much, then it's gonna suck the life out of it and the fun out of it. I want to enjoy myself. I want to soak in the ambiance, but I also want to compete. I'm a competitive person with most things in my life, and I do want that side of me to come through. So I don't want to go in there with absolutely no goals. I want to come in there with some set goals for myself, and I want to hit those or exceed those. And if I can, then I'll be happy. And sometimes, you get even better than what you think. Yeah, Slinging Clay is an interesting fella. I wish he would come on these lives a little bit more. I talked to that young man, that Eskimo, almost every day. Excuse me. And yeah, got the most. He's got a good mental game, dude. He does not let things get to him, and when he does, he's able to squash those out and not have them take over his brain. So that's a level that I'm not quite there yet, and maybe I will be one day. All right, we got the pinch version on this, or the brace grip version now. I don't see the King Sling taking like a number one slot in my daily shooter as of now, just because I have my own stuff set in stone. But this one here, this king sling is performing fabulous, guys. I'm telling you, dude, I'm not just trying to promote it. I did pay for these too. They weren't free. Dan did hook me up generously for my money, but it wasn't a gift for me to, you know, he didn't say, here, promote these for free sort of thing. But this stuff right here, this thing shoots like you wouldn't believe, man. It really, really fits right in. I don't think Andy's going to Spring Sling. If you're talking about shooting clay, I'm pretty sure he's not. But he is going to ECST. Yeah, like I said, I do talk to him almost every day. And he's still shooting. They got rocked with a bunch of snow out there too, so he's been digging himself out. And he's only been able to shoot inside. And he's got like a really short distance inside, so it's he's been shooting, I think, not even clay. I think he was shooting some sort of rubber ammo, really small. But I mean, you got to imagine long draw with like 5 meters or something. That just takes the fun out of it. It's not really that cool. Mr. Layton himself. I was just talking to you about you, young man. I was telling everybody that you didn't give me these things for free. You're not like demanding me to, I'm going to send you slingshots and you do review videos and you say only good things about my stuff. But Dan hooked me up and he's very generous. So I did pay for him. This is not a, you know, promote my shit or else sort of thing. And I always give you my honest reviews. There's no joke about that. And these both, first thoughts, right? Like I said, when I picked it up, I'm like, man, this thing is way too short, dude. I'm like, I do not like it, period. And then I got to holding it, and I was like, well, maybe. I know you probably wouldn't think that much of a difference here, right? There's only like 10 millimeters. But in the hand, the frames that I shoot, I like them at about 120 millimeter length. These little bastards are stubby as all hell, right? So they're short. And I was like, man, I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. I don't know if it's gonna slip out of my hand or something stupid like that. But once I put it, you know, the bands on there and pulled back, I was like, wow, that is perfect, actually. 100% perfect. That you cannot get any better, in my opinion, for my hand. You may have bigger hands or smaller hands, who knows? But for me, that pinky hole drops right in every time. No matter how I pick this thing up, it fits right in there. That makes the difference. From the shortness here, bringing it back in, to that pinky holding it there, I'm telling you, dude, I really have a lot of good things to say about this slingshot. Michael, what's up, my friend? How are you? As always, I got to promote the West Coast Slingshot Tournament too. Michael is running that one, and those dates are locked in. He's got the location secured, so everything is good. Yeah, Rex, you always have to band them up before you really get it. What's up, Coin? You snuck in here too. How are you, man? I actually get to go look at you, look up to you. I always look up to Coin because I'm short and he's tall. Get it? But yeah, either one of them. I like the brace grip, I can tell you that. Brace grip for sure is my go-to. If I was like gonna actually ever get like a custom or something of one of these, I would get the brace grip version. I just like it a little bit better. Sometimes I don't like slingshots that have these cutouts like this too. I like more of a cup that comes down sort of thing. Like, you know, a rounded kind of down thing. The cutaway sometimes bothers me on certain slingshots. This one here, that wasn't anything to deal with either. I don't know. It's just, it pops in. It feels good. I think once you guys get your hands on those, you will be you'll be happy. I have not yet. I still have. I shot both pickle forks. I got to do a video on those too some point. I think I might do. See, I did like the flip and pickle, right? A couple of years ago, I did how to shoot a pickle fork, and that's I actually learned on that video. That was a video of me learning how to shoot a pickle fork. I did have some fork kits on that thing, and I tried, I think, short draw, and then I tried a little bit longer draw, and I was just really trying to learn how to like twist and tweak or whatnot. And I did the offset flipped over band sort of thing, so it had like a almost like a pre-twist. But I may do, since it's been a couple of years, I may do and how to shoot a pickle fork, you know, beginner kind of stuff again, because I'm not a proficient pickle fork shooter. But I think that video would still have what is it, relevance. It's still relevant in the world, and I believe if I showcase those two pickle forks on how to shoot a pickle fork, I might actually be a video that people would have some interest in, which is pretty cool. Suresh, how are you? Welcome. Welcome from India. So yeah, but the blood stopper and what was, you sent me, what was the other one too? I can't remember. There's 6 total, I believe, right? Both king slings, 2 pickle forks, blood stopper, and then that other one, which is a 995 maybe? Can't remember the the 6th one. I don't have it out here to look. I can't remember. But either way, before I post that video, Dan, you're still on here. If hopefully you're still on here. I'm in America, the good old US of A in Illinois. I put the website. So I have it all loaded. The video's loaded, but it's unlisted right now. I need to. I'm gonna upload it. You know, make it live or whatever. Probably after this live. But Scotty Twang, what's up? What I want is, where do you want me to tell people to pick these up at? I see the UK eBay store, and your Facebook link maybe, but what else? Where else do you want me to put those? I don't think Omega's going to do anything, Max, at the Spring Sling. I haven't heard anything that they're gonna, so I don't think they are. But maybe, who knows? There's still a little bit of time. Damn, Michael. Whoa. I gotta heart that and like that. There we go. Wow, man. You are an amazing young man. Michael's been getting up early the past few days hunting ghosts. Typhoon, maybe? Yeah, I think that is it, actually. Yep. I think that's the Typhoon, I believe. But I think that's a 95 too, ain't it? I don't know. I'll have to look. I got so much stuff that I have to make videos on. But I wanted to get this King Sling one done because, like I said, I'm sending this one to Mikey tomorrow. It's going to be in the mail, so he can put his hands on it and decide if he wants to put them on Omega or not. I hope he does. I don't know why he didn't. I think they're going to sell. New subscriber. Awesome. Thank you, man. Typhoon is 95. Okay, so I have a Typhoon then too. That one's a pretty neat looking frame. Can't wait to get. I have that. That one hasn't even had a band on it yet. So, and same as the blood stopper. That one has not yet either. But the 2 pickles have, and then both of these King Slings have been banded up and shot, and more videos obviously to come. So we'll see what happens there. I have my center lights turned off, and I have a lot harder time seeing my shot when I do that. I'm still hitting probably 50%, I guess, which is okay for just a fun live shoot sort of thing. Bands are still performing flawlessly, have had no issues yet, so that's good. Got to get a video of them done too. $17 likes. Heck yeah, get them up there, man. Ooh. There's a couple days next week that are supposed to be in the 30s, I believe. It's going to feel like summertime, man. Yeah, I can't see my shot at all. I don't know if it's going low, high, left, right, or what. The only time I can see it with the lights down like that is when it actually hits the target. Then I can see. Like that one was almost dead center. That one was to the right of the target. It was a hit, but it was on the right quadrant. That was upper left. You can see it plain as day when it actually hits the target. That was lower middle. That's pretty cool when you actually hit it. This is the old Neptune green. These are your folds at the pouch facing up. This is exactly how I have my setup here. So yes, if you're talking like this way, it would be valley up. I think they say, right? Valley up. That's how I've always banded them. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for going to the website. I know I got to add one more category. I'm going to add the wood section. Oh, dude, coin, man, that sucks, man. Hopefully you can get that fixed up without it blowing up. Thanks, Michael, man. I'm definitely not a website designer. So thankfully Shopify makes it easy enough for a monkey to do. But yeah, we're getting closer. Well, I nicked it. Didn't quite flip it. Got her to flip, but it wasn't a good hit. That was a good one. I have no idea where that one went. Website, DeeeZ Slings.com. No, Smooth J, this is how I always have done mine from day one. I put the valley up like that. That's how I shoot mine. I don't think I could, like if I did it the valley down, I'm not gonna pull it back, but I don't think it would mess up my shot too much. But I've just always done it that way, so I don't see any reason in changing it. It's just like an automatic thing now. Whenever I do them, I just put the valley up. Trying to shoot, watch it live, and smoke at the same time. Good luck. Heck yeah, man. Gotta enjoy your weekend, dude, however you enjoy it. Hopefully we'll get some good crops this year, man. Last year was it was all right. We had a pretty good yield for what we're dealing with here. We probably had about 8 of those big mason jars. A couple of gallon bags full of stuff. I don't smoke though anymore, so I don't know if it was any good or not. My wife said the batch last year was better than the previous year, but that's about the only feedback I got on it. Gave some of it away. Obviously, we can't sell it. That would be illegal. We do not do illegal things over here. Ooh, how do I pin that? Thanks, coin. Is there a way I can do that? Uh-oh. Oh, hey, the link works. That's cool. I'll try to check me to it. Rex, you out of here? Take it easy, man. Have a good day. Sure, DeeeZ. Pin it. How do I pin it, dude? Do I hold it? It just keeps taking me to the thing. I'm not a pinner. Maybe go like that. Oh, pin message. Did that work? Nice. That might have worked. Hell yeah. You're going to go to a site that has nothing on it, but you can get yourself really familiarized. You'll be able to blow through that website in 2 seconds when I actually have something on there. Lord knows, I'm not the best self-promoter. But, gotta stay positive, man. Stay positive. It's all going to come together. The moon, the stars, everything will align. It always does. Always works out. All we can do is get up each day and face the world. Finally getting a little bit of heat. We're at 42 degrees now. See if I can shake the cold off. Yeah, YouTube is my self-promotion. That's true. What's up, Smoke? I'm actually going to the tournament, man. Only one day, but I'm getting there. Yeah, everything does happen in its own time, man. That is true. True, 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 man. True, true, true. Hey, at least I'm still getting subs, man. I don't know. I'm averaging about 140 a month, so we're getting there. The cool thing is, I was watching this video, right, and the people on the video, I can't remember the channel. It was either vidIQ or something like that. Their channel is all about slingshots. All about slingshots. My brain is all about slingshots. Their videos are all about YouTube and how to promote yourself, how to get better, and obviously you can pay them to try and teach you how to do better things. But one of the things that they were talking about, which really clicked in my mind, right, is that, and I was at a point where I was chasing subs, everything was like, I got to get more subs, I got to do this, I got to do that. This was a long while ago, and then I kind of just gave up on that, and I just did whatever I want. If I feel like doing stupid videos that are make no sense, that are funny or to me, then I'm gonna post it, and if it does good, it does good. I make videos of reviews because I like slingshots and I like showing and showcasing what they are. But some of those get like no views hardly at all. And then sometimes you'll post one and you don't think it's going to get any, and it gets a ton. But the thing they were talking about in the most recent video I saw was they're like, all right, if you're a smaller channel, which I am, and they're like, let's say you have 2,000 subs, why are you're chasing subs of people that may not even matter when your core people may only be 50 to 100, but they're genuine and they like your content because they're into the same things. So when I did the spring sling short recently, it got maybe like 500 pardon me, it maybe got like 500 views, right? Not really that good. Sometimes shorts can get, on my channel, anywhere from 3,000 to 30,000, you know what I mean? And it got maybe like 500 views. But I looked at the views versus the likes and stuff like that, and I'm like, this short was towards the people that are like my core or whatever, and that all just kind of clicked, It's kind of cool. Like more along the lines of, you can grow at any pace, but take it easy, Michael. But you really got to remember your core people and who are in it to actually enjoy what you're doing. I'll be at every single tournament this year except the West Coast. West Coast is going to be hard for me to get to. Gay bearded homosexual. Thank you, sir. Wow, that is just excellent. Mr. Brian, how are you? Yes, you are. You are the quality people. Mudbug, what's up, man? Nihatsier. Hello, how are you? Glad to have you. Damn, Dean Barry, y'all up in here. Zach, oh hell yeah, you got rid of it, Coin. Thank you. You never know what you're gonna get out here. And if I got nothing to say, man. I actually have nothing to say about that, other than the crack up a little bit. Got snowed in Tennessee. Yeah, you guys are getting a ton, aren't you? Yeah, well, thankfully, Zach, I have a good sense of humor, and there's really not much that you could do or say to me that would make me crack as far as like actually affect me at all in my daily life. But yeah, comments like that are pretty interesting to say the least. And if we were off camera, I could definitely say quite a few more things to respond to that, but we'll keep it clean. You got to remember, I grew up in a little bit different time than it is nowadays. Yeah, I do laugh about almost everything. Dropped a foot of snow, so everyone is staying home because nobody around here can drive in the snow. Yeah, no, and nobody can drive around here either, man. And we're kind of used to it. We had this weird lake effect snow the other day that it just came out of like nowhere, you know, and it just came down like a lot for for lake effect for our side, not coin side. For our side over here, we don't get as much of the lake effect, right? So, but we do get it from time to time. So when it does hit us, we're all like, "Oh my God, lake effect snow," you know, and we got probably like 4 inches within like an hour, and everybody just comes to a screeching halt. You know, ambulances everywhere, everybody's crashing, nobody's driving right, everybody's blah blah blah, and then you know all of a sudden at work I get all the people, yeah, I need an alignment. I'm telling you, happens all the time. Guy comes in right after that lake effect snow, and he's just got this goofy look on his face, you know. So he walks in. I'm like, "Hey, how's it going, man? What can I do for you?" You know. And he's like, yeah, I just something's wrong with my car." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, man. You want to check it out or what? What do you want to do?" Well, yeah. Uh, I kind of slid into a curb." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, man. No problem. You know, we'll check it out." And he's like, "I don't think it's that bad. Maybe we can just do an alignment." Maybe, you know. All right, let's get it up in the air. Let's get a look at it. Get it up in the air. The lower control arm's bent like a pretzel. You know, the wheel's touching the fender. I'm like, "Yeah, just an alignment. That'll fix it." "Hello, Chevy 5 Speed. How are you?" Cocktail fruit. "My goal is to be at Spring Sling, ECST, HHST, AIM, and Madrid." Ooh, the big one. The old Madrid. Yeah, I won't be at Spain, that's for sure. But I bet it would be awesome, dude. I really do think that would be something to, that would be something, man. That would be a good thing to attend. That would be nuts, man. Well, I hope that works out for you, Coin. I really do, because I could only imagine the kind of experience that would be. That sounds like a great time. I will be at two for sure. I'll be at the Spring Sling. I will be at ECST to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, I am. I've missed the first 2 years, I believe. Is it on two already? I can't remember. I think it's been two, but I may go to that one if I can. But it'll be a very similar thing. Probably not camping in the whole thing, but I maybe a one day I can squeak down there. I think that's more. It's a little bit farther of a drive. It's still not crazy, but I think that's more like 5 hours ish. So that's not too far of a drive, but it's a little bit farther than the Spring Sling event. So we'll see. That one's up in the air. I can't say yes or no on that one yet. Team USA. Yeah, I might, Sam. I don't know. I might go there. I can't say yet. That's way too far off. All I can say is 100%, unless I'm dead, I will be at Spring Sling, and 95% sure ECST. Um, I have the days secured, the days off, so I'm good for ECST. It's just you never know, man. That's that's far away. Things can happen. Things can happen. That's for sure. AIM would be a plus. That would be a bonus. But once again, I can't say yes or no on that. Hocking Hills sounds like a really good time, but that's probably not going to be in the forecast this year. But Rex has been trying to get me to go to that one for a couple years now, and I would like to make it one day. I really would. But this is not the year for that one. Maybe next year. Who knows? I was a dead center. You ever get those ones where you hit it dead center and it kind of looks like it just shakes? It appears like it doesn't even flip sometimes. It just like vibrates. It's a weird shot, but I know we've all seen it. If I don't go, it might be because I'm dead or grounded. Sam, you going to ECST? That's the only two slingshots I got banded up out here, so I'm gonna just keep shooting them because I'm in that mood. You're going to ECST? Awesome, man. That should be a good old time. Hopefully we got some good weather this year, man. Man, these orange ones are a lot hotter right now of a setup than the Neptunes. Still not screaming fast, but I can tell the difference between the two. Pretty significant difference. It's zinging them in there at a faster pace. Yeah, I think I'm shooting upper and right. I can't see my shots. I should just turn the damn lights on. Wouldn't that make a little more sense? Anthony Sanchez, nice to see you. Take it easy, Zach. Hope you have a good day, man. Take it easy. Enjoy. I want to see the orange on a crony. I can see that you are a troll. Uh-oh, we have a troll. The old trolls are in the house. Watched a movie with my kids the other day called David, and that was a pretty cool movie, man. If you guys are ever in the mood to watch a movie like that, it was like a cartoon looking thing, but it was about David and Goliath and some stuff surrounding it. It was a pretty cool story. I shoot the Neptune greens a touch better on at least how I have these set up. Just because the pole's not as hard, man. I'm used to a softer pole, dude. I really am. I got soft, but it's what I like. I like an easy draw, man. Even if I sacrifice speed, that's just how I like it. Hate's gonna hate, troll's gonna troll. I've seen a couple of shorts in my feed. Looked interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not super religious, guys, but I am religious enough. Yeah, I try and lead a good life as much as I can, but I am not of flaw. You know, we're all imperfect. We all have our own beliefs. I'm not here to preach, but if you are into, it's a good story either way. But yeah, it is like a Bible story. And he used a shepherd's sling, and he took down Goliath with a big stone right to the dome. It's pretty cool, man. The other one that I saw that put slingshots in not the greatest of lights, and I'm not going to get into the whole world affairs right now, but in the United States, there is lots of protests going on about things that are being done in our country. And people have every right to protest, that is for sure. But one of the things that hey, what's up, Billy T? One of the things I saw that came up in my feed is that a protest out in Los Angeles turned more into like a riot, which, whatever. I think the good protesters at some point leave, and then the people who just want to cause problems show up. And one of them was, they said, agents were, police officers were attacked with, clubs and yada yada, and including slingshots, which were shooting metal projectiles at them. I'm like, oh, come on, leave us out of this, dude. Do not bring that. Do not associate slingshots with any of that crapola, man. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too much into that, but we all have the right to speak our minds in this country. Um, and if you're unhappy with what is going on in the government, you should have a right to speak up. I agree with that 100%. Take it easy, Dale. I don't necessarily agree with 100% of what's going on, but I agree that we need change. Change needs to happen. And they have the right to protest. But either way, leave the slingshots out of it for poop's sake, man. If you want to attack them with clubs, do that. I'm not a club channel, but leave the slingshots out of it. But I also kind of want to know what they were using, like which frame, what size ammo and stuff. Like, what was he a good shot? Yeah, I agree with that coin. I think that you should definitely stick up for what you believe in, whatever that is. If you believe in it strong enough, for one, vote. Get out there and vote. Get out there and make your voice heard by attempting to elect the people that you want to run this place. But if you don't win elections, you can definitely make your voice heard in other ways. Gotta love a good smackety smack. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that anymore. That's not what this channel is about. I have my own beliefs. We all do. And cool thing is we can all be brought together with fun things like this. And we can lay that to the side and get together as people and enjoy a competition and a sport and have a good time without having to worry about any of that stuff. For one of the things slingshots do for me is they allow me to forget about a lot of those things temporarily and enjoy doing something that's super fun. That was a nice solid hit. Another one. Ooh, we got a miss. We're up to 44 degrees. I'm gonna have to go pick up a bunch of ammo over there. That's for sure. I have not, man. I still got to season it. It's chilling right here, dude. I don't want to do it like in my garage, you know, because all the smoke and stuff. I'm not a TikToker, dude. Jordan, I started an account a while ago, and then I never really did anything with it. And I may have even deleted it. I'm not sure. I'm just not used to it. I don't know the like the layout. I don't know how to post things. I don't know what you're supposed to hashtag. I just know nothing at all about it. I want to get that thing rolling, dude, but I'm waiting until it gets a little bit warmer. Tic-tac-toe, my brother. There it is, Paul. 9 people live at the same time. That's pretty damn cool. This is as far as I go into social media these days. Yeah. Yeah, for real, coin. You know what? I'm always open to discussion, dude. No matter what, whatever you believe in, man. I can have a grown-up adult conversation without yelling and getting mad and storming off. You're never gonna see eye to eye with every single person. The thing that really bothers me is like you're seeing families tore apart over this crap, and that drives me nuts, man. I don't get that. I've seen it even in my own family. Not on my side, more on my wife's side, but I've seen a couple of people, siblings, you know, a father and the kid. I mean, like it makes no sense. You're still a family, dude. Whatever you believe in, you're not going to make it right by separation, dude. If you constantly fight and you hate each other and you don't talk to each other, how is it going to get better? It just blows my freaking mind. But yes, it all melts away when we have a little piece in our hand and a little chunk of goodness that gets launched at a high rate of speed at something, and hopefully you hit it. And if you don't, you try again. Hey, so Jordan, Friday of the tournament is going to be all fun and games, it looks like. But I believe Simple Shot is going to be doing like a tutorial thing or something. What's up, Scorgan? You guys are going to be like teaching people how to shoot? Is that what it is? Or what's the deal with that, man? Give us a little rundown on that. Take it easy, MD. Have yourself a good day. Launching chunks of goodness at high rates of speed. Do you have to clean up after yourself? Usually I have my mom come out here and do that. After she makes me a sandwich, of course. if you're being serious, cray cray, yes, I do go down there and collect all the ammunition. Yeah, same here. I mean, I don't know. Me and my wife share a Facebook page, and she is definitely, how do I put this lightly, more extreme views than I have on things. So on that Facebook page there, I do get a lot of stuff that's fed to me based on what she posts. Um, but yeah, we'll just leave that alone. Friday may evolve into more actual comps, but we have a plan to do a bunch of stuff for newbies. That is super awesome, man. Mom, the meatloaf. Yeah, Jordan, that's cool, man. Oh, man, that's really cool, actually. I don't know if I'd be able to teach somebody how to shoot correctly. I'd be like, just go up there and shoot the thing, man. It takes some patience and a lot of dedication to be a teacher. That's for sure. But I know Jordan's got it in the bag. Who else is going to be wearing a simple shot shirt and part of that teaching and having fun stuff? You guys, Can Vandal coming? We're doing demos and instruction for new people and mini events. That's so cool, man. I like that a lot, actually. That's neat. I believe that's going to be a good part of the shoe. The Schmo Show. Teaching. Teaching slingshots with Smo. You gotta be all professional and stuff. Gotta hold all his farts in. Maybe actually drink out of a cup instead of a jug. Yell and swear the kids were doing it wrong. You're all wrong. You're doing it wrong. Andy Lowe, that's cool. Oh, hell yeah. Speed shooting, demo, and mini comp. That is super cool. He is the one to teach that, that's for sure. The old, what do they say? The Gatling gun. Unless they're doing it like me, then that would be perfect. Like, all right, perfect, perfect. You suck. Now you have to be nice to the young fellers and ladies. Gotta keep them interested in the sport. You can't take them down a notch until they're been shooting for a little while, right? Then you can yell at them all you want. Coin. My daughter does not shoot at all. My son is a fair weather shooter. We'll call it that. He shoots when the conditions are perfect and he's in the mood. But I think if he put some time into it, he'd be good. Because last year he was actually hitting stuff pretty good. I keep it pretty simple with his setup. He's on tubes. Definitely considering showering beforehand. Heck yeah. Yeah, my son shoots tubes. He shoots a little simple shot champ tube setup and clay for the most part, just because he shoots so few and far in between. There's no reason to get into anything faster or even steal ammunition. It's just not worth it. He does get the 4 kits. Every time we shoot, he gets a couple. But overall, I've seen him improve each session. We only shoot cans when we're shooting. We just plink in the backyard. We do can races. And he's getting to be able to shoot them farther and farther out. He still holds it kind of funky though. Like I can't get him to get anything other than a hammer grip. So he holds the champ, but he holds it as a hammer grip. And I got him to where he's getting his pouch hand. He's getting his pouch good now. I got to keep reminding him to, hold it straight and stuff. And it's fun. I don't drill it into him. I don't make it to where it's like a chore. But whenever he wants to do some shooting, we go out and have some fun. Right on Saturday, I'll be there, man. Bright and oily. Come a little closer to Smo here. Let me go ahead and reach around you and help you pull that band back there a little bit. Don't mind the pits. Anyone new I show a frame to always grabs it hammer grip style for the first time. I know my mother-in-law actually, she was watching me and my son shoot last summer, and she's like, "Ooh, that looks super fun. I want to try that." So instantly, I don't even remember what frame it was, but she grabbed a frame that was out there. It was one I didn't care about, obviously, and didn't, ask any questions. I'll go ahead, have at it. Let's see what happens. Let's do the old, let's do the old, see what you can do with that thing. And, so she pulls it up, she pulls it, backwards, so the things are over there. Don't worry, no mother-in-laws were hurt in this event, but she pulls it back the wrong way. She holds it like this, and she goes like this, like not even anywhere near, like, and somehow the shot went through the fork. It didn't fork it, and it went somewhere. So, that was pretty cool. But that was about as far as that got. I did teach my nephew how to shoot, which was super cool. He was 15 at the time, and I had a natty shooting in the backyard when we were having a little family night going on. And make her sign a waiver. Yeah, right. If you lose an eye, it ain't my fault. But my nephew, he caught on pretty quick, man. He was beating the snot out of the frame for one at first, right? He kept hitting it like right in the cup, just pounding it. And I'm like, just take your time, line it up, and we were tweaking little things. But within a matter of, I'd say less than a half an hour, I got it to where he was hitting a can at 10 meters consistently, and that was his first time ever shooting. So I ended up giving him a different natty and a whole sack of clay ammo, and I don't think he's ever shot again. But what do you expect? It's all good. The seed was planted. One day he'll look at it when he's cleaning his room out and be like, "Oh shit, I got that from my uncle. Maybe I'll shoot it one day." And then my father-in-law shot once too, one time, but he was a little bit better at it. He didn't want to learn though. He just wanted to try it, so that was cool. So I've technically attempted to teach a few people with minimal success. Dude, that's awesome, man. I was actually found Scorgan's page recently. I didn't realize he had one on Facebook, and so I followed it, of course, and I dove through a bunch of the little reels or whatever they're called. Your stuff is amazing, man. All those holes in those slingshots, man. That's got to be the most tedious thing ever. It looks cool, but I could not imagine how tough that is to make. And then I saw your Etsy page too. Those leather targets with the metal centers. Those look freaking awesome, dude. So if you have not checked out Scorgan's stuff, you should. He's a very talented young man. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Yeah, I think I got 70 followers on Facebook. And recently, I can't remember if I told you guys this or not, but they flagged me for some reason. I have no idea why. So now Facebook has sent me a message, and they said, what do they say? You have not met, or you have something along the Facebook guidelines, and your page is no longer being promoted and no longer available for suggested comment. And I don't know what the hell I even did, dude. What did I do? So I contested it because it's really, really like, what did I do? They said learn more here, so I pressed the learn more button, and that just sent me to some generic thing about the guidelines of Facebook. I'm like, what did I post? I posted nothing other than slingshots. That's not against the rules, dude. So anyway, they said in 3 to 5 days we will look over your case and send you the reason why we are not suggesting your content. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just thought that was interesting because I couldn't find anything wrong with it. So who knows? We got a couple of hits. Three of them in a row. We got 4. Woohoo! 5 in a row. Nice. Yeah, I contested it. I don't know. They haven't gotten back to me yet, so who knows whether it is or not. I have no clue. I really don't. All right, it's been an hour, guys. I got to go. This was just a quick one. Even a quick one nowadays is an hour. But thanks, Coin, for showing me how to pin that thing up there. Not yet, Cody. I got one more shipment coming. One more shipment coming. Then I have 6 slingshots. Or wait, more. I don't know, 8. I got 8 slingshots here that are almost done. Once the shipment shows up and these 8 are finished, then we'll pull the trigger and everything will be live. We'll see what happens. All right, well, you guys take it easy. Enjoy your day. I'll be on Thursday morning for sure. I hope to see some of you guys back. I hope you can make it to the tournament. I will try and promote that a little bit more when I can. I'll make a few posts and all that kind of stuff. Spread the love. Tell your friends. I do have a video dropping today. Maybe in an hour or so. So if you have time, watch that. If not, whatever. Check it out whenever you can. Or if you don't want to watch it, don't. Whatever. But enjoy your day. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Take it easy.